Children in wheelchairs dance.
Come on, Portia.
Challenges are faced with optimism and determination. And everywhere, lessons in courage are being learned. At Camp Victory in Millville, Pennsylvania, these small miracles happen every day. At Camp Victory, fun, adventure, and everyday life go on despite chronic illnesses or special needs.
Well, Camp Victory was the result of something that our family experienced back in 1984. It's when you wake up one day and all of a sudden you're part of society that is very special because it's the part of society that has a child with a special need. Our youngest son, Nicholas, was born with a liver disease. The first 2 years of his life, he spent going from hospital to hospital getting evaluated, and fortunately in 1986 he received a life-saving liver transplant. So as a way that our family could give back, we decided to start a camp for children with special needs, and we opened the doors in 1994. Originally the camp was 35 acres, and since then it's now grown to about 150 acres.
Camp Victory hosts a wide range of week-long and weekend camps for kids with cancer, spina bifida, heart disease, kidney disease, skin disorders, intellectual disabilities, and more. Camp Discovery is a week-long summer camp for children with chronic and sometimes severe skin conditions.
Without a camp like Camp Victory, we wouldn't be able to function. Many of our children are wheelchair bound, so having wheelchair accessibility is crucially important. Unlike many mainstream camps, the med shed is a focal point for us. So a fair number of our children spend a lot of time in the med shed.
Our med shed, we like to refer to it as a mini hospital because it has the exam rooms and it has the equipment that our doctors and nurses need for our campers to be here and to be here safely.
Outside in like a world where a lot of people don't know what skin condition you have, it can be hard to feel normal and like other kids because it can be difficult for someone to feel like they fit in at their high school or at any school. I remember when I was younger, I really didn't like myself. I really didn't like my skin. I remember in 6th grade, it was one of the lowest points in my life because I felt people would like pity me. I feel like they would only be my friend because they just felt bad for me. People here treat you like any other kid. And I think that's something really special because not everyone is going to treat you how you wish you could feel.
Camp Victory has an amazing effect on everybody that comes here. Of course it affects our campers. They come here with challenges and they leave with victories. And they can't wait until next year when they come back again. It also affects the counselors. We have many counselors who have come here and have become nurses and doctors and physical therapists. It affects your life. It affects everyone's life who comes here.
The various camps held at Camp Victory are known as partner groups. The partner groups have specialized knowledge of a given disease or condition, and they operate camps for children who live with that health issue. The partner groups determine how they want to run their camps in terms of scheduling and activities, and they bring in their own medical staff and counselors. Camp Victory provides the staff for the dining hall, the climbing wall and challenge course, arts and crafts, the lifeguards for the pool and pond, and the maintenance needed for our fully accessible facilities. At Camp Victory, children feel welcome and accepted for who they are, despite any illness or disability they may have.
Perfect. Run, squirrel, run!
Camp JRA is a camp for children with a rheumatic disease like arthritis, lupus, or fibromyalgia.
Camp Victory has so many great activities at the facility. So there's archery, there's the rock wall, there's the swimming pool, there's the treehouse, which is fantastic. So the facility definitely gives us a great chance to teach the kids how to cope and adapt, but also gives them a space to be kids, which is pretty great.
I started coming to Camp Victory in 1996 as a camper with Camp JRA, which is a camp for kids with arthritis. And I had never been able to, stay overnight at a camp before. So my parents were excited for me to have the opportunities that my brother and sister had, knowing that they could send me to Camp Victory and know that I was going to be well taken care of, which is something that, might not happen at a quote unquote normal camp. After I was a camper, I was a counselor, and then I helped run the program for a few years, and then started here at Camp Victory in 2018.
I think it's important to have a camp like this to show kids that we may feel alone and feel very different at times, but that we're not alone. Parents, they're awesome, they're parents, but they don't really always understand, and it teaches you that we're still kids too, so we can all come together and just be like normal kids for like a week and don't have to worry about not feeling good, because it's sad, but most of us don't feel very good, but we're not alone in that way.
Countless volunteers have given their hearts and hard work to Camp Victory by repairing cabin roofs, staining the treehouse, raking leaves, painting cabins, planting flowers and laying mulch, and so much more. Many individuals, organizations, and foundations have contributed their time and financial resources. Camp Spifida is a camp for children with spina bifida, which is a birth defect that occurs when a baby's spine and spinal cord don't form properly.
Camp Victory is such a great place to hold Camp Spifida because it's uniquely designed for the needs of those kids. I think it makes a big difference for the kids having everything be so accessible, because then they realize, I can do this.
When I'm at camp, I feel like I don't have to be alone all the time because everybody knows what you're going through. And here, every single thing is made for you so that you can do everything that you ever wanted to, but in a special way.
Every aspect of Camp Victory is designed for children with special needs. Everything, including the swimming pool, the climbing wall, and the zip line, is wheelchair accessible.
Well, what surprised me is the zip lining. It made me feel like I can do anything.
What'd you think, Lily?
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
After all the things that are going on in my life, it challenges me to do something I never did before.
Some people feel like it's a sadness to see a child in a wheelchair, to see a child who's differently able or who has complex medical needs. And really, it's not that at all. It's a celebration of this is what they can do. To see all these kids so happy and smiling and celebrating successes and developing independence.
Camp Victory offers an empowering, life-changing experience for children, teens, and adults who are coping with similar challenges and similar triumphs. Little miracles happen every day at Camp Victory.